Good morning, students. Today in part 7, children, it is your last video from lines and angles. We solve some word problems. Now see the first problem. Find the measure of x, y and z in the figure where L is parallel to BC. Now, what do you notice in this figure? ABC is a triangle. A line L drawn parallel to BC through A. Now, what can you say about this AB and AC? This AB intersects these two at two distinct points. So here AB is a transversal. Here AC is also called as a transversal. So from the figure, L is parallel to BC is given. So we got it now. AB and AC are transversals. Now if you observe these two angles, y degrees and 75 degrees. Don't see x, children. Now if you observe these two angles, these are either side of transversal. One is left side and one is right side. So what are these two angles we can call? These two are alternate angles. So alternate angles made by the transversal are equal. So what is the value of y here? 75 degrees. Now if AC is a transversal, you observe here z degrees and 45 degrees. Don't see x again. Now z is one side and other side you have 45 degrees. Again these two angles are either side of transversal, which are alternate angles. Again alternate angles made by the transversal are equal. So what is the measure of z here? 45 degrees. So we got it y value as 45 degrees, z value as 45 degrees. Y value 75 degrees and z value 45 degrees. What is the reason? Since alternate angles are equal. Now we have to find the value of x. Now observe these three angles. These three angles lie on a straight line L. So what is the angle on a straight line? 180 degrees. So as these three angles are on a straight line, the sum of these three angles is equal to 180 degrees. So x degrees plus 75 degrees plus 45 degrees, which is equal to 180 degrees, since sum of angles on a straight line. Now x degrees plus add 75 degrees and 45 degrees, which is 120 degrees, equal to 180 degrees. Now how we get x here? This is plus 20. If you transpose to the right side, it becomes minus 120 degrees. 180 degrees minus 120 degrees, which is 60 degrees. Now we got all the required measures. The required measures are x is 60 degrees, y is 75 degrees and z is 45 degrees. Now let's move to the next sum. ABCD is a quadrilateral in which AB is parallel to DC and AD is parallel to BC. Then you have to find angle B, angle C and angle D. You see here ABCD is a quadrilateral. What they given? AB is parallel to DC. AB is parallel to DC. And also they given AD is parallel to BC. AD and BC also parallel. So opposite sides are parallel here. Suppose if AB is parallel to CD, what are the transversals here? AD and BC. Because these two lines intersects these parallel lines at two distinct points. Children, if you extend, you will get an idea. So here, if AB is parallel to CD, AD and BC are transversals. Suppose if AD is parallel to BC, then what are the transversals? AB and CD are the transversals. Now, as we know that sum of interior angles on the same side of transversal are supplementary angles. Now first let us consider AD is parallel to BC. Then what are the transversals? AB and CD are transversals. If AB is a transversal, you observe these two angles. These two angles are on the same side of transversal. So what is sum of these two angles on the same side of transversal, which is equal to 180 degrees. So 50 degrees plus angle B is equal to 180 degrees. Then how we get angle B here? 180 degrees. Transpose this plus 50, it becomes minus 50. 180 degrees minus 50 degrees, which is 130 degrees. So we got the measure of angle B, which is 130 degrees. Now we have to find angle C. Then how we get angle C here? If AB is parallel to CD, AD and BC are transversals. If BC is a transversal, angle B and angle C lie on the same side of transversal. So what is sum of these two angles on the same side of transversal, which is 180 degrees. Angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degrees. Angle B just now we got it 130 degrees plus angle C is equal to 180 degrees. Now let us find what is angle C. Angle C is equal to 180 degrees. This is plus 130 degrees. If you transpose, we get minus 130 degrees. So angle C is equal to 180 degrees minus 130 degrees, which is 50 degrees. Now we got it, angle C measure also. Now we need to find angle D. Now if AD and BC are parallel, CD and AB are transversals. If CD is a transversal, these two angles are on the same side of transversal. So what is sum of two angles on the same side of transversal? Again 180 degrees. Angle C plus angle D is equal to 180 degrees. So 50 degrees plus angle D is equal to 180 degrees. Now let us find angle D by transposing this plus 50 to right side. So 180 degrees minus 50 degrees. So angle D is equal to 130 degrees. So this is the way we can find from this quadrilateral. They given one angle. We got it all the three measures. Now let's move to the next sum. In a given figure, L and M are intersected by a transversal N. Is L is parallel to M. Once again you see, in a given figure, L and M are intersected by a transversal N. Is L is parallel to M. Now here you have to say that how these two lines are parallel. We have to find whether it is parallel or not. Now what are the angles given here, children? Two exterior angles are given, 100 degrees and 80 degrees. So what is the condition we have? If you add these two angles, 100 degrees plus 80 degrees, we got it 180 degrees. It means that sum of exterior angles on the same side of transversal are supplementary. We got it. If they are supplementary, we can say that L is parallel to M. If you did not get here 180, they are not parallel. Now let's move to the last sum. Find angle A, angle B, angle C, angle D and angle E in the figure. Give reasons. Two arrow marks pointing in the same direction represents parallel lines. See the figure here. You have to find angle A, angle B, angle C, angle D, angle E. They given here angle between these two lines 50 degrees and here also they given 50 degrees. And the condition here, two arrow marks pointing in the same direction represents the parallel lines. It means that, see, these two are in the same direction. So these two are parallel. Again these two are in the same direction. These two are parallel. Again these two are parallel. These two are parallel. Again these two are parallel. Again these two are parallel. Now just I am closing like this. You will understand. See, these two arrowhead lines are parallel. What can you say about this line? It is a transversal. Now what can you say about A and 50 degrees? They are either side of transversal. One is left and one is right. So these two are alternate angles. So alternate angles made by the transversal are equal. So what is the value of A here? 50 degrees. Now you see here. Now these two are parallel. Then this is a transversal. Again 50 degrees and B are either side of transversal, which are alternate angles. So alternate angles are equal. So B value also we got it 50. Now see here. When these two lines are parallel, this is a transversal. Just now we got it B value as 50. Then C is also 50. Now if you see like this, these two are parallel. This is a transversal. If C is 50, D is also 50. Now consider these two are parallel. Then this is a transversal. If angle D is 50, then angle E is also 50. See, we got it here. See, angle E is 50. If you want to check here, these two are parallel, then this is a transversal. Then the value of E is 50 degrees. So all these are alternate angles made by the transversal with two parallel lines. So they are equal. Then what are the measures here? Angle A is equal to angle B is equal to angle C is equal to angle D is equal to angle E is equal to 50 degrees. So all are alternate angles which are equal to 50 degrees. Okay children, I hope you understand. With this, your exercise problems are finished and your chapter also finished. So practice the same sums and do as assignment without seeing. Coming 2 classes, revision will be given followed by test on this chapter. So prepare well. Good luck. Thank you students.